After releasing two full-length movies, Disney sort of took a break and created their first ever visual concert, which would inspire a remake released 60 years later. This review is going to be relatively short because, well, it's Fantasia, a collection of short, no-dialogue stories that are based off of the orchestra played over them.
Begin.
The scene at the beginning of this Four Elements segment was dark, and I'm not saying dark as in it's screwed up, like Frollo's intentions in Hunchback of Notre Dame, but visually. I did my best to turn up the brightness, but there wasn't much I can do. The music felt very destructive, which suits the element on screen, fire. My favorite part is each of these volcanoes blowing up one by one. The scene after it represents water and how the creatures on the land evolved. The music makes it feel very eerie and mysterious. Next scene represents air. And how does it do it? With these frickin' terrifying pterodactyls. And I thought the ones from The Good Dinosaur were disgusting. Final scene represents Earth, and it shows off all kinds of dinosaurs from not cute, to ugly, to terrifying. We then witness this brutal battle between a T-Rex and a Stegosaurus. The music starts to pick up in an intense way as this T-Rex snaps Riff's neck like a straw.
How can it get any worse? Everyone died. The end.
Gonna be blunt, this is my least favorite out of the bunch because I don't really care about dinosaurs. I find them unpleasant, disgusting, and I'm glad they were killed off. I know I might get backlash, but think about it. Would you seriously want to go to Walmart if you saw this in your backyard? I'd be living in my basement till the day I die. The Sherabog scene was freaking creepy and depressing. That's no wonder people say that he's the evilest Disney villain ever. This fairy scene had to be the most beautiful out of all of them. I got chills seeing the fairies skating on the ice. Easily my favorite out of all of these shorts is the one with Mickey Mouse and Yen Sid from Kingdom Hearts. It's such a catchy beat and it's got frickin' Mickey Mouse. What's not to love? It's a message between owning power and the knowledge of how to use it. The hippos and crocodile scene is a piece of art, and I appreciate how Disney referenced this years later in Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. The Pegasus and Unicorns one is just so darn cute, and the music is really charming. Also, this isn't confirmed, but I have a teensy theory that this is what inspired My Little Pony, since it's a cross between Pegasi and unicorns.
Okay, you got it? Alright, we're gonna move ahead. Sorry to slow you down.
Well, that's pretty much it regarding Fantasia 1940. It's a visual beauty, but as the years have gone by, it's sort of lost its crown. This is honestly the hardest review I've ever done so far, since it has no plot, and that all I can say about the music, which is the core of Fantasia, is that it's amazing. It always has been. I kind of wish this video was longer, but there's not much I can add. So I guess... Wait, hold on a minute. I'm getting a call. Oh, it's from my youngest sister. What? Combine Fantasia 1940 and Fantasia 2000 in one video, since they're the same thing?
You know, actually not a bad idea.
Fantasia 2000 was a sequel that was released in the year, you guessed it, 2000. It follows the same format as the Fantasia 60 years ago, by having no dialogue and letting the music and animation tell a story. While it's not the greatest masterpiece Disney has presented its audience, it's definitely better than Fantasia 1940. Just by an inch, and was the hurricane that blew the Disney Renaissance apart after Tarzan. Well, it's not like Disney could have avoided it, because straight after this, they released Dinosaur. Do you remember that movie? Of course you don't. Since I had never seen this movie before, I thought the beautiful CGI whale scene took place in the sky, when in reality they were underwater this whole time. Thinking about it and rewatching the water element seen in the original Fantasia, the ocean truly is a different world. The toy soldier was the weakest since most of the animation didn't sync with the music. The flamingo with the yo-yo was kind of funny, and the flying Doritos were visually colorful. Epilepsy warning if you're wanting to see it. The New York one is the most interesting with its animation style, and its story is my favorite out of all of them. If you told someone close to you that something like this existed, would they believe you? Who knows. The Noah's Ark scene is the best when it comes to the cuteness and humor, and it was interesting to see Donald Duck acknowledging two actual ducks with a confused look. But isn't it a little bizarre that Donald and Daisy haven't crossed paths on the boat? Well, whatever, at least they got together again. The Mother Nature scene is by far the most beautiful, and that even includes the Fantasia 1940. I love the hidden message it gives. No matter how many times your progress is destroyed, don't give up and try again. So yeah, Fantasia 1940 and 2000. Fantastic back in the day, and now nothing but classic Disney history. I'd give Fantasia 1940 a 4 out of 10, and Fantasia 2000 a 5 out of 10. I know I'm going to get my ass kicked for that, but you might want to save your energy, because the next Disney movie, after my flushed away and Polar Express review, is Dumbo. Apparently a movie that's loved more than this. Stay tuned, everyone.